Hello, viewing several. Here we are again. Looks like we're going back to church. Cue the thing.
I'm 37. What? I'm 37, I'm not old.
Now, ever since I first discovered Hozier through the channel, quite a while ago now, it feels like maybe a couple of months, I was immediately taken in. It's beautiful vocals, amazing production, just gorgeous songs. Really, really loved it. Now, with the release of the latest album, I didn't get on board right away. I've been listening to other things. It's just not something I've had the time to get around to properly. And I know I've dropped off with album reactions again because of time. So I thought, at the very least, just to dip my toe back in the pond, let's check out one of the lead releases from the album. It's had many millions of views. No doubt it's a great song, because it's hard to imagine doing a bad one. So let's check it out. Hozier with Too Sweet. Ooh. Baseline. Ooh. Yes. I feel like this is mostly going to be just me making noises that are a little bit undignified, let's say. But it is just, it fits the title really. It's delicious, it's sweet, it's lovely. That just fairly straightforward but really effective bass line, with the and then his wonderful vocal coming in and just this funky, sexy, just lovely sound. And then I love it whenever you have just that starting point and then you build up with just bring in the drums, bring in a bit more noise behind him and create that church-like atmosphere that often happens when you have a sort of a choral effect there in the background and his voice goes up to a slightly more, not quite a belt, but has that higher register where it opens up. Yeah, it's very effective. The man knows what he's doing. He knows how to just create a really satisfying and enjoyable noise, and I love the sentiment of the song too. This is just great stuff. Ooh, guitar coming in a bit stronger now. The whole song could just be this, and it would still be wonderful. Just that, and that voice over the top, just. Imagine having a song like this written about you as well, I mean, I'd be flattered. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Bells too, I didn't notice that before unless it's just come in. All those little elements that just give it, elevates it just that bit more and creates big sound without being like overwhelming. Oh, and the tone of the guitar. Falsetto again, all the vocal, everything he's doing is great. Yep. After far too long a break, we're back. What's to be said? It was great. I mean, musically, production-wise, everything is on point, as you've expected from what I've heard from the previous albums. Beautiful tone to the guitar, to the bass. And like I said, having just his wonderful vocal and that simple but really effective, bass line going throughout, that could have been the whole song, and I would have been really into it because it was just so just funky and lovely to listen to. But as often the case with him, it goes up a notch, when it comes to the bridge or the chorus, you get those extra instruments coming in and his vocal gets a bit bigger, and all those the bells, the choral effect, particularly towards the end. And the lyrics are great, the message in it is pretty straightforward, but it's beautifully conveyed. Like I said, it'd be lovely to have a song like this written about you. Yeah, it's great stuff. I need to come back to more from him. I've taken too long a break from it. He remains a great artist. It's obvious why there's got so many views and why the album itself, I believe, has done so well. Because he's consistent. He always brings out stuff that you want to listen to. It's funky, it's sexy, it's whatever, but it's also artistically satisfying too. Thanks as always for watching, guys. You know the drill. Like it if you liked it. Give me some comments, give me some suggestions. If I don't manage to do a full album reaction, just which track I should listen to next. I want to come back to him no matter what, so I'd be happy to get suggestions. But yeah. Goodbye forever.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system. Shut up! Oh, come and see the violence inherent in the system! Help! Help! I'm being repressed! Bloody peasant!